are you? Here we go. Ooh, personal presentations are not fun at all. I'm so sorry about that. Alright. Got this working. There's no double audio. No, sir. So now we're just gonna play. We're gonna have a good time. Where did I continue on myself? Testing, test. Hello, every... Oh dear, so sorry about that. The volume was a little loud there. It's okay, Nook, I've had that issue many times. Hi, Timo Der Dino. How are you? Hello, everyone. Starting today, I'll be doing an island-wide broadcast full of island updates, goings-on, and such. I'll go over some things that are very important to island life, so lend me your ears for a short time. Now, it's only fitting that we kick off this daily ritual with a doozy of an island announcement. The Kepler Airport is now open for business. Starting today, you can use online or local communication to fly to other islands for a visit. That's not all. No. The airport counter now offers postal services. And just like the resident services center, the airport is open 24 hours a day. So please do drop by for a look. Oh, and I have one other item to share, and it too is a whopper. Whopper. As of this very day, a brilliant fellow named Blathers will be joining us on Kepler. Blathers has a keen interest in biology, past and present, and he's here to study Kepler. I sincerely hope everyone learns their cooperation. Inquisitive residents should stop by his tent for details. That's all from me. I hope you all enjoy another fine day of luxurious Kepler living. Thank you for the offer, Timo. This is actually my second island, on a different Switch. So I'm good for now, but I appreciate the offer. Ooh, you can collect. Excuse me, ma'am. I need a shovel first. One room, loner. For building our house. Ooh. I guess that's how many days we're active on the island. What do you mean I have used Dwarf Roach? Sorry, I caught that yesterday. No. Still getting used to this new controller. I wish I gave little fun facts, but I guess that's what Blathers is for. All new body, paint, and eye color dress. are available as Nook Miles redemption items at the Nook stop in resident services. We hope you enjoy all kinds of fun new looks for your next costume party. Ooh. Whenever I see a plane, I think of you and wave at those airborne strangers with all my might. I had no idea how many flights took off each day. My arm is exhausted. Enjoy your fresh start, Mom. Congrats on your new home. Greetings from the Happy Home Academy. Our goal, we want to help you make your home the best that it can be. Look for more messages from us as you hone your home decorating skills. A housewarming gift is attached. Does that mean I can store stuff now? Because that would just be great. Congratulations on the construction of your new home. Here are a few tips for comfortable living. Up to turn on the lights. On or off the lights. Down to enter decorating mode. To the right to open storage. When you turn on or off the lights, you can make the room brighter or dimmer with this option. Entering decorating mode. This feature lets you easily make design changes to an entire room. Opening storage accesses your home storage to stash or retrieve items. When you're in your home, you can open your pockets to select furniture or other items and put them in storage. 6. Why do I have a target shell? Oh, pears! Oh, okay. Sweet, I learned a do-it-yourself recipe for a wooden mini table. Right, put you in storage. At least for now. Flowers. I'll put the radio right here. Thank you. Make that home bougie. I need a hot minute. Oh. So you see, since the number of homeowners is increasing, I agree that we need to build a shop. However, when it comes to building supplies, our customers' homes should take priority. I have every confidence that you'll find a way to handle this little puzzle. The two of you have been training under me for how many years now? This should be a piece of cake. Oh, hello there, Spooky. Are you happy with your home? It is Is it meeting your expectations? I bet you'll be a lot more comfortable now. Houses are so different from tents. You can freely change out the flooring and wallpaper. And you've got some built-in storage so you can put away any furniture you aren't using. Oh yes, there's more. All homeowners are automatically registered with the Happy Home Academy. The HHA, as we call it, will evaluate your home on a regular basis and send you helpful advice. Stop peeking in my windows, leave me alone. They even send rewards to members whose homes achieve high ratings. Their evaluations won't intrude on your day-to-day life, so there's no need to worry. Just enjoy the fun. Which brings us to your new home loan. That'll be $98,000. $1,000, please. Can I pay in miles? Oh, I'm sorry, that was a special offer that only applied to your initial getaway package fees. You have to make loan payments with bells now. But don't worry, you can pay in installments, big or small. Payments can be made using the ABD feature of the Nook Stop. I think that's everything I need to tell you about homes today. But I do have a nice surprise for you. I do hope you're ready for this. It's a premium miles redemption item, a Nook Miles ticket. What's that? A Nook Miles ticket is a special travel voucher you can only get by redeeming Nook Miles. It's a conundrum, We want to improve our island, but still hold on to that deserted island magic. Well, now you can do both. You can use one of these tickets to do some island hopping adventuring, yes. Go anytime you want. Maybe you're looking to meet some new characters or gather material for DIY projects. Your trip is yours to enjoy in the way you like. I've left your ticket at the counter at the airport, so do use it whenever the travel mood strikes. Now then, go enjoy life on your freshly built home. Indeed. There's nothing to steal. Redeem the files. Pretty good tools. Okay. I see, this totally makes sense. I learned new body paint techniques. I bet I could change up my look with a bandy or a mirror. I know, villager hunting. My friend gave me the cherry card, so I'll be having her later. I really want to put stitches from my original village into here too. Alright, so in order to change up my look first, I need to invite Sean. Before I do that, actually, I think I need to sell these. I want to at least donate some stuff. I forgot how many things you need to donate for them to be like, I'm no longer accepting donations, I'm sorry. Congratulations on your new home. I have something I would like to chat about, if you have a moment, that is. It is a bit of a proposal, so now's not a good time. I understand completely, no pressure. Very good, I'll get right to the point. I'm hoping you might be interested in collaborating on a new venture. Building a new shop. After all, our little island community is growing, and our needs are growing too. I'd love to offer a much wider inventory of goods, but as you can see, I'm a bit limited here. I've already spoken with our fearless leader, of course, and he agrees that we have a need. But here's the thing. Building materials are hard to get, so can we set them aside for building a shop? I really don't see it, since we'll need those materials for residential projects, but I have an idea. Yes, you could gather up materials from around the island, right? From the trees and rocks. Our environmental review even suggests that there will be a zero impact on native flora or fauna. But I'm getting off track. We'll need a lot of materials for a proper shop, and will of course offer compensation for your efforts. Thanks so much. Now I know this is a lot, but I put together a list of items I'd like you to gather. Oh jeez. I'm not concerned about where these materials come from. They could come from this island or any other. You can gather these materials at your own pace. Once you have a set of something, come see me. Right. Wait. Fuck. I wanted to sell things. No, I'm gonna put them aside. I need to sell it here. Yep, 5 sounds good. I love his little tiny shack right here. It's so cute. Oh, a pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of the island, thus I have come to conduct research, if you will. Aha. Could it be that you are Spooky, the person who chose the location for this tent? I am. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to align a light on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I am determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. So should you discover a new type of insect or a fish, do be kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though I confess there is one small-ish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do, I'm told. Display cases with something to display, that is another matter. Which is where you come in, what? Allow me to explain. You see, it is not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch off land beyond this river, I bet. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. By the river, you say. I can't just hop over it, you say. Oh, silly you. I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Pardon me, Spooky, while I transmit the vital data to your nut phone. Oh, I can vault now, guys! Yo, he has a dapper looking phone. There, you see? With wood gathered from Kepler, One can make a lengthy vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. Hooty hoop. I sent do-it-yourself schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well, which brings me to my point. Please, Spooky, cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers, I've blathered on far too long, but let me leave you with this. If I am to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit. 15 more, to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. Excuse me? Oh, you just want fish and shit. Alright. I forgot he doesn't like bugs. Well, I didn't forget, but, you know. Taking a sip of your coffee, I'm thirsty. Let's learn about warp roaches. The horror, the repugnance, good heavens, I must maintain my composure. Ahem. I beg your pardon, bugs, I do detest them. Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended, if you insist that is. Please tell me. Oh, I see. In that case, the warp roach is an omnivore, which is merely a polite way of saying it will eat almost anything. The skittering scavenger and its uncouth appetite help keep beaches clean, it's said. But I dare say their long antennae and bulging eyes turn my stomach unappetizing indeed. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured, the wretched thing will get the best care of here. With this, you need 14 donations to open the museum. Needless to say, I'm eager to accept your continued contributions. Alright, I have to leave now. So when I can finally go adventuring, what I kind of want to do is put Blather's Museum up top. I wish I could move my hand. But yeah, not up top, more like the back-ish area between the two highest places. Near the river, if that makes sense. Where will I put Timmy and Tommy, I wonder? Maybe I'll put him to the left. Or them to the left. And then I was thinking of the Able sisters to the right. Oh. And then just people live all around. Oh yeah, huh. Hardwood and softwood. I don't think he'll accept you guys then. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Oh, fuck. I already donated 15, so I need to put you there. Oh yeah, Shinichi, this game is adorable. You want to learn about the Seahorse? Yes, okay. This must be a seahorse. Now might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your seahorse? Yes, please tell me. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. A favor of mine to be sure, the seahorse is such a very unique creature, and it's indeed a fish. Though as far as fish go, seahorses are not great swimmers. The seahorse, you see, has but a wee fin on its back, which propels it through the water rather poorly. Thus these fish are often found using their prehensile tails to hold tight amongst the seagrass. And here's one final fact for you. Seahorses have no stomach, and so must constantly feed to stay alive. Indeed, the life of a land horse sounds far easier than that of a hard-working horse of the sea. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? I appreciate them giving different facts other than the normal, did you know male seahorses have the babies? I appreciate that about them. Bravo, and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. By the by, I wonder if you have anything else that could be donated, and if so, might I take it for you? I do have something. Marvelous. What would you like to donate? Let's donate the anchovy. This is undoubtedly an anchovy. Oh, you know we want to know about it. There are more than 140 species of anchovy, but they do all have some things in common. They are small and feed by simply swimming with their mouths open to filter food particles from the sea. In my sleepier moments, I sometimes wish I could do that. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? You were expecting the male seahorse thing? Yeah. That's why I'm glad they give alternate facts, so that way you can learn more instead of just have the, this is the most known fact, you know? I like to learn, and this game, at least with Blathers, focuses on learning, and I love it. He's gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna give it to him. A darner dragonfly, what a wretched thing. Alas, I am obligated to ask, would you like to learn more about this specimen? Yes? I see. In that case, the darner dragonfly is a very fast dragonfly, flying at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. Not as fast as the banded dragonfly. Those fuckers are fast. They all have a distinctive green hue, but the males have blue underbellies, while females have yellow ones. It all sounds pleasant enough, no? Well, did you know that their young eat tadpoles and even some small fish? Worse, these creepy carnivores will eat each other in a pinch. Grotesque does not describe it. Well, I got everything for you, bud. You don't have to ask me twice. Let's do the zebra turkey fish. The sheer brilliance and diversity found in the aquatic underworld never ceases to amaze me. The zebra turkeyfish is as stunning to gaze upon as it is deadly. Those spines are part of its defining physique, are chock full of venom. Sir? Fortunately, zebra turkeyfish are not susceptible to another's venom. Though solitary, I imagine they give one another a mean fin bump when passing by each other. Dad, please tell me about it. The dab is a flatfish that bears some resemblance to the olive flounder, though their mouths are different. Personally, I am morbidly fascinated by each fish's eye placement. The dab's eyes are both on its right side, while the olive flounders are on the left. These fish spend lots of time lying on their sides in the sand, so the odd eye placement makes some sense. That is, how can I put this? Creepy? Viscerally disturbing? Profoundly upsetting to fans of symmetry? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Okay, plenty. Yep, it's paper kite butterfly. I would love to. I love butterflies. With its black and white striped wing pattern, the paper kite butterfly is both elegant and pretty. Pretty poisonous, I mean. Oh dear, where was I? Oh yeah. Even this butterfly's black and white striped larvae and little golden pupae are toxic to predators. Indeed, the paper kite butterfly's foul flavor is famous, and thus birds, in particular, steer clear of the fiends. This bird most of all. I would love to learn more about the black bass. The black bass is a formidably strong fish and as such is a common target for sport anglers. In some areas there are even those who professionally catch just black bass. Yet in other areas where they are not native, they are considered an ecological nuisance, invasive even. One cannot help but wonder who is to blame for their invasion. A horse mackerel. Supposedly, the horse mackerel derives its name from a false myth about its strength as a swimmer. The gist of it is that these fish are so powerful underwater that smaller fish can ride them as steeds. It's absurd, of course. Where would these alleged fish jockeys attach the saddle, much less horseshoes? One does wish that people would construct their legends with a bit more scientific plausibility. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? gonna think we only have fish and like a few bugs. And then when I start donating more bugs, he's gonna cry. A Kurushi heart? I wonder, do you know how to tell the difference between a Crucian carp and the standard issue carp? Isn't it its whiskers? It's quite easy to tell the two apart. One must simply locate the barbels, or rather, lack of them. What is a barbel, you ask? Well, barbel looks a little something like a mustache. The run-of-the-mill carp will sport this unsightly facial hair, while a Crucian carp is considerably better groomed. I tried to grow a mustache when I was younger. It never did fill in quite right. All for the best in the end, as mustaches go so much better with noses than with beaks. And there you have it. I love squid. Squids are members of the mollusk family, just like the octopus. Many mollusks, like snails and clams, have a shell, but the squid's body is almost completely soft. The exception is the long, narrow bits of hard material going through its main body, the last remnant of its shell. Of course, having your shell inside is not the best practice. Perhaps they lost the owner's manual. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Loaches are a group of bottom-feeding freshwater fish. Because there are so many species, it is difficult to generalize about them all. The one thing they all have in common is perhaps their most unappealing trait, the name loach. Repellent, isn't it? We should have just called it the cockroach and been done with it. It just tastes terrible in the beak. This is a freshwater goby. Please tell me more. The freshwater goby is an unassuming specimen, but beneath that calm fishy exterior, true gluttony resides. It will eat anything that will fit in its mouth, and its mouth is quite the gaping maw, so I recommend you refrain from drawing attention to yourself. And there you have it. Take this bastard from me. Sea bass is a name given to a variety of different species of saltwater fish. They are a varied bunch, with some as small as 4 inches and some as staggeringly ginormous as 8 feet. Sea bass is a bit pedestrian, though. Many species have better names, such as red-banded perch, or the delightfully whimsical dusky grouper, or the potato cod. Will no one think of the pink momo? I probably said that wrong. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? snapper is a common name of dozens of fish species, and I wonder why it is so popular. Are there so many types of fish that both the shade of red and have a tendency to snap? Were there no other names? What about burgundy biter, garnet grasper, puce pincher? And there you have it. Alright, Praetorian, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate you. In a tunnel far away? Let me see. Hey, Sean, are you still here? You are? Okay, just saying, it got rid of my compressor when it came to my filter. So I didn't know what the numbers were. If you want to send me a photo, that would be cool. Shit, that would require me to find my phone, wouldn't it? Found you. I'm just using the same mic I've always used. It works fine on like Discord, streaming on PlayStation, but it works weird with, just gonna keep it there for now, but it works weird with Streamlabs, so I'm pretty sure it's just Streamlabs. I do believe this means, yes, huzzah, hooray. We have acquired the number of specimens required. My feathers, I am at a loss for words. Never would I have imagined we could reach our donation goal on this, my very first day on the island. Yeah, take your time, Sean. The generosity that made this possible, the passion, I am humbled by the spirit of Kepler. Now we can submit our application to build a proper museum. Send it on Facebook? Alright. We're just gonna let him sweat it out a little bit. Filters. Whoa. Done. Okay. Oh, but is this better? Yes. Sorry. I just fixed that. I didn't know it was going to be that loud after I started talking. I'm sorry, guys. I can hear I can make inappropriate comments. No! I'm sorry, guys. At least it's better now. It's clear, you guys can hear me. We're gonna have a good time. I'm a gremlin. Yeah, see, Cryptic has it. I'm a slime. Also, fuck you, Cryptic. See, Praetorian's right. Sean's the cute one. Alright, before I go and get Sean, there's some things I want to do. Am I late? No, you're good. Pocket. Pocket. You got Subway? Hell yeah. Sounds delicious. Oh geez, it cut off. Did you follow? Thank you for the follow, Engineer Eyes _ is cute. We now have a vaulting pole. Oh no! There's like one near my house. And I'm very grateful for it. Like down the street. No, I'm so excited about this shovel. Yeah, there's subways all over the place. Is that a message in a bottle? Hello? I don't have any nuggets for it. You know. I'm just gonna do it. Hey, 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 and welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies, the Kepler Airport. Nice to meet you. I'm Orville, ground crew for Dodo Airlines. Dodo Airlines, the crew may be flightless, but that doesn't mean you have to be. That's cute. If you want to visit another island, invite friends to this one, or go on a mystery tour, this is the place to be. Oh, we've also got a mail service at the airport. Sometimes a letter's just better, you know? If you want to send someone a note, take a gander to your right, and we got all kinds of cards at the card stand. By the way, you're spooky, right? It's a small island. Word gets around. I just got a Nook Miles ticket from Tom Nook with spooky written on it. which makes it yours. So if you want to use this ticket, you just gotta say the magic words, I want to fly. Got it? So, speaking, you got anything to tell me? I want visitors. The first time you connect with folks on another island, whether letting them in or visiting them, the legal eagles say, I gotta make sure you see some important info. It's kind of long, but it's a big deal, so please read the whole thing. About local and online play. During local and online play, other players you play with can see player-generated text and graphics such as names, chat, bulletin board posts, the look of the entire island, rooms and homes, custom designs, and other content. Please be mindful of the content you share with others as you enjoy communicating with them. I understand. Thanks for sticking with me through the yawn fest there. Let's move to the next step. You want to invite someone from a nearby island on local play, or from a far-off island via online? Let's do online. I'm sorry if we showed you this before, but the legal eagles say we gotta before someone plays online. Be considerate. Please do not share illegal content, personal information, content that infringes on the rights of others, or content that irritates others. Please don't cheat or behave in a way that would irritate other players. The Nintendo Code of Conduct applies to in-game behavior and any shared content. If your content or behavior is deemed to violate the Nintendo Code of Conduct, action can be taken, including deleting content from the server or restricting access to online play. You can press negative to report inappropriate content and behavior. Please be mindful of the Nintendo Code of Conduct and be considerate of other players. Sean, I think I'm just gonna do, actually, let me call you. I don't think I connected this to the internet. Oh, I did. Poor kid's probably just like, oh my god, no warning. She's just calling me. Hey, you.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Probably not, because fucking Twitch likes, not Twitch.
I can hear you on stream, but I don't think I can hear you on Discord.
Yeah, voice and video. There we go. How's this?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
For whatever reason, Discord likes to set the capture card as my speech instead of the thing I use to speak, which is weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, it happens to Kruptik all the time. That's how he knew to do it. I think I'm going to take your advice first, do all my friends. I had issues with it first when I tried, but let's see how it goes. Best friends list. Sean, will you be my best friend? But Sean, I love you. Sean, don't make me have to call my therapist.
I mean, I guess.
I got rid of all the weeks that I could for you.
Oh, I'm giving you a much bigger chore now.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
I'm scared.
It's a surprise guest. Sean, hi, pause.
Hi. Oh yeah, I said hi, pause. I get all excited.
I should have ordered you a new outfit. You're still walking around your bathing suit for some reason.
Oh, it's because I didn't have the vaulting pole thing.
Oh.
But I plan to make my own clothes that are in my stream thingy. And just walk around like that. But yeah, in order to go to places like on the island, I have to swim. But now that I have the vaulting pole, I can do more. Alright, it's open. I wonder if I can do emotions yet.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to make a few trips today, so just be prepared for that.
Don't even worry about it, guy. I can shovel things now. I have a whole shovel.
Alright, I'm incoming soon.
Okay. I won't go swimming then. Oh shit. Someone's on their way.
I'm doing what the dodos do. Going extinct.
No. They're so cute. Tentative life form. I like that.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of it when I set it up when I got the game. Way back when.
A year ago.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for when the island gets all set up and people can go place to place and I can just do a party.
I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like.
Look
I'm
at
going to
that
need
boy.
to fix up my island before you come to visit, so... I'm sorry?
I said, look at that boy!
I think my outfit's pretty fresh, personally.
Yeah, you are fresh.
It was either that or I
You're
come
fly.
dressed as Wario, so...
Press R to send messages with everyone you're playing with. You can also use the chat log app on your Nook phone to see past messages. Ooh. Don't mind me, you just got here and I'm on my phone. I'm the host with the most.
Just like a true party, huh?
Ooh. What? Ooh. Again, all the things. Ladder. Astronaut suit. It's Peter. What? No, don't give me bones. No,
Too late.
No.
It's happening.
I want to find my own bones.
Look, you can sell them, or you can display them. It's up to you. Oh, there we go.
I wonder if I can... Oh, you made it pink.
I'll just say this much: I don't need them, so.
Ooh.
There you go. It's all in my pockets. Well, you already ran off to the mirror.
Yes.
I'm gonna go donate everything to Blathers.
Ooh. Wait. What? Don't donate things to Blathers. Leave that man alone. I will cry. Wait, why are there two astronauts? Oh, never mind. I'm being a big old dummy.
Oh, here's your house. Let's see how terrible it is.
Well, fuck you. You'll be my best friend. Hello.
Oh, you just walked in and teleported to me. That's weird.
Congratulations. It's ghost code that we do that.
Oh dear.
I'll put Peter right here. Aw, shit. Hold on.
Goodbye.
Wait. Whoops. Peter's in storage now.
Now to steal your neighbors.
Don't steal my neighbors. They're neighborly. Hey, sweetie. I'll hug you. Fuck that radio, because now we have a skull radio. Ooh, this one's metally. The last one you gave me, when we first played together, you gave me like a Day of the Dead one. Sewing project. You goon.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember that, so.
Don't remember what.
Giving you that radio before, but it does sound like my MO.
You also gave me a fortune telling set way back when too.
I might have another one for you as well. Look, you have a theme, okay?
I don't know what to tell you, kiddo. Did you leave? No, because I didn't get the thingy yet.
Not yet. I'm on my way out now, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Well, I still need lunch.
Go get lunch.
But then I'm not giving you stuff.
You don't need to give me things.
But I want to.
No.
Yes?
Okay, how about this? How about I close the gates, you get lunch, and when you're ready, you just, like, put in chat, I'm ready.
No.
Fuck. You mean no?
I will get lunch in a few minutes. It's fine. In a little bit, rather. I wish I could skip this cutscene, though.
Yeah.
Hi, Shinichi. Hi, Zach.
Love those guys. Okay, what kind? Is this a regular watering can, or does it have fancy design on it?
It should all be like, not like the flimsy ones, just like the standard ones.
Okay.
Oh, cool. And now that I'm one of your best friends, I can send you shit when you're least expecting it.
No! Outstuff stylist. Ooh, it's like 20 things in storage now. No, right now all I have are pears. Pears and peaches.
Don't worry, you'll have all the fruit in a moment.
Listen.
I have an orchard of all the fruit for a reason, so.
Alright, I'm actually gonna sell these dinosaur bones.
Ugh.
I wanna find them!
Ugh. You're gonna get to a point where you can't find anymore. You might as well at least put them in storage. Unless you got any doubles. I wasn't actually checking for doubles.
I mean, in my other island, I found them all because I just really like bones. It was the first thing I managed to do.
You said you have peaches, right?
Peaches, and I just got some pears.
You have little fruit butts. Look, you know I'm right.
Wait, what?
Little fruit butts.
Little fruit butts! I think I just gave the Nook brothers like a heart attack because they were like, here's $50,000. Did you leave me a message? Were you kind and excellent?
Maybe. What else do you need?
Cool.
Oh, right. I have your hoodie.
I have a hoodie?
Yeah. Your little portrait, your banner. You have a hoodie, right? Like a black hoodie.
No, I'm just confused. Oh fuck! Wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Oh, if you want to give me iron pieces, that would be fantastic.
I could bring some of those. Yeah, I'll bring you some high tops too.
So I can be taller?
Well, high tops are just like the rim of your shoe, I'm pretty sure, not like high heels.
I know.
Okay. Oh gosh, I have too much stuff. I do have more space stuff, but I think that's for me.
You keep and enjoy all your space stuff. Oh, Zach, if you have like some spare space stuff, you're more than welcome to hand them over.
I have space for 6 more flowers. Okay. I have too many flowers.
Too many cups. Usually I see petunias as like the flowers and stuff, but this island came with like windflowers instead of petunias, and that excites me because this island was definitely made for me. I have like all the windflowers minus the breeding kind, and peaches, which are also my favorite. So up here where I am, I think I'm definitely putting my house.
Yeah, I put mine all the way in the back too. You might want to get some of those warp pipes just to get down near to like the front end when you can.
No.
It's helpful though.
I'll walk like a champion.
Alright. I'm on my way, by the way.
I'm picking leaves near where my house will be. And I got a cute little pond! When I can island shape and stuff, I'm gonna turn into a heart.
You're a nerd.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, fuck, I named my entire island after the Kepler star, which NASA is looking at 3 planets in that system that could possibly house human life.
I can't wait for us to be able to travel between star systems and fuck up other planets. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I don't want to fuck up other planets.
Well, I mean, we already fucked up this one. It's gonna happen again.
Yeah, I'm sad about it.
You've seen the movie Avatar. Come on.
Yeah. Is it true there's a second one coming out?
I don't know, probably.
I heard that there were supposed to be like 5 more coming out.
All I know is that they re-released the movie in China just to get the title of best-selling movie back.
It worked.
It worked.
Disney's high-fiving themselves.
Does Disney own Avatar?
I think so. I could be wrong.
I thought it was a Universal Studios production, but maybe I'm wrong. Because the previous world record holder was Endgame Part 2, I want to say. Or, well, it would be Endgame, the part, because Part 1's Infinity War. You know what I mean.
We saw Endgame together, right? Yeah. Because we went to that really cool big mall. A best friend list. It's telling me you're online.
Oh, that's good. Oh, those are mine. Now, I'm going to give you a painting that I got from Red that I already have, okay?
Okay.
Because those are notoriously hard to get.
Yeah. Actually, if you want to save that and give it to my other island.
Well, I mean, you can give it to yourself whenever.
No, because I used the card thing. I didn't actually buy it digitally or whatever.
I thought the Animal Crossing Switch came with Animal Crossing. Does it not?
Nope.
That's bullshit. I'm calling the cops. What the hell? Tommy won't leave me alone.
Why?
I don't know. He just keeps walking around me.
Maybe he thinks you're cute.
Maybe, but he's also like 4.
Are they? I thought they were like 10.
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
I mean, kids get crushes on adults all the time. It's the adult's responsibility to say, no, I'm an adult.
That's true. Hence the Backstreet Boys.
What?
Where do you want all these flowers?
I don't know.
Alright, they're going by your house then.
I am the flower queen. I'm so happy.
Because of all the flowers?
Because I love Animal Crossing so much.
Oh, there's that too.
I'm picking all the weeds.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Oh wait, no, I do have them. Okay. I thought I forgot my vault and ladder because my island already has like ramps and everything, so I don't really need them.
Oh, if you want, I have an extra pole.
I have them.
Okay.
I thought I forgot them, but I did actually have them on me. There's a lot of weeds up here.
Sir! Sir!
What?
I'm going left to right. There's no weeds on the left side.
I'm just making an observation, that's all.
Oh.
Disney owns Avatar. Okay, I haven't actually looked at chat in a little bit. Avatar was made by Fox. Disney bought Fox. Oh, right. True, true, true.
I'm about to catch a buggy. I'ma catch a buggy. I'ma catch a buggy. Caught a ladybug.
Do it.
I caught a ladybug. Sorry to disturb you, ma'am. I love it. Ooh. Ooh. I got a reward for that.
I forgot. Can you give flowers to other islands that have already grown? What do you like? If you planted the flowers, can you like replant them elsewhere? Yes.
They just don't count as you planting a flower because apparently with Nook Miles, they only count you planting the seed as planting a flower.
Right. Like if I plant them, or if you plant them from like a already grown flower, yeah, I don't think it counts.
It does not. I've tried to get away with that bullshit.
You would.
Listen, man, I try my best. Whoops. Didn't mean to take you. I wonder what I'm gonna put up here. In the top right corner.
You can do what everyone else does, including myself, and make a cafe.
There's a cafe?
Well, I made a cafe. It's next to my museum. You don't remember?
I miss my pigeon man so much. Please.
You're gonna have to come back to my island at some point after I clean it up a bit.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't remember a lot of things. And I feel bad I forgot his name. I've been blanking on it the past few days. The pigeon guy.
Brewster.
Brewster!
Because he's a brewing rooster. Even though he's a pigeon.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't he a pigeon? I miss him yelling at me for not drinking his coffee at that very second.
Right, because you could like choose to wait for it to cool down or something.
And if you do, he screams. He's like, that's unacceptable. That is high quality coffee that deserves to be drinking hot. You taking my weeds? Taking my fucking weeds?
What? No, of course not.
Taking my fucking weeds?
Who would do such a thing? Not me, that's for sure.
I'll fight you, Tom.
You missed a fossil up here.
No, I haven't been picking them.
What?
Purposely. But yeah, I don't know what to do up here.
Weren't you gonna do like a graveyard or something?
Oh yeah, I could put it up here.
Have it looming over the whole city?
Or I could make it the observatory.
Ah, yes, you do need one of those.
Ooh, that is a humble bumble.
Ooh.
Yes! Yes! I caught a honeybee. Ah, sweet success.
Hold on.
Yes, sir?
I'll find it eventually. Hold on. It's in here somewhere. Nope, it wasn't that one.
You are a magical girl, though.
There we go. Clapping.
Oh, fuck.
I'm no magical girl. I am a Super Sentai.
I love it. Bonk. I like how you're the Green Ranger.
Well, we all like picked different colors when we were playing. I just went with green.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy, with the gold rose in your mouth.
I am very fancy, thank you. That's why I have the gold cane too.
You are a fancy pants.
And I just got some other
Oh.
stuff like sleepy time.
Sleepy time, Sean.
I'm just gonna show off all my outfits now.
Bunch.
With the pompadour, yeah.
I love it. I like how you gave yourself like the beard.
Oh
you're
yeah.
Iron Man now, huh?
I have a beard.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. And then your favorite one.
Egg! Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Hey, Humpty Dumpty, guess what?
What?
Bonk. I like that one. Oh, I'm so excited to get bridges and stuff.
Sorry, I actually haven't looked at like all the new things I got for I don't know. I got new emotes apparently. I can now sit down.
I can't use emotes. I just started. Bonk.
That's why it's funny to show off. Oh, I can take selfies.
Nerd. Bonk.
Excuse me, I'm updating my Instagram.
Listen, I never update my Instagram. I'm sorry to anyone who follows me.
I have like 2 pictures on there. I think you're okay.
Thank you for all of the support in Animal Crossing.
You are welcome. I'm sure I can still figure out other stuff to send you, so. Should I grab these fossils, or are you leaving them there for a specific reason?
I'm leaving them there for a specific reason.
Okay.
It's not like they go away.
I really want to grab them, though.
I know, but I can't donate them or what. Holy shit.
And that Sean is a super, not super hentai, it's super sentai. Jeez. Although both are true.
I just learned money flooring. And a signpost. Oh, what else is skeleton. Common thinking, clothes. Oh, wait. Kitty litter box. Alright, I'm gonna take these.
What's for sale?
Everything.
Ooh. Oh, in that case, I'll take your villagers.
I will cry.
I love how Antonio is wearing a dog bone shirt for some reason.
Antonio just does what he wants. Which hole looks better?
Which hole is better?
Yeah, for a tree.
This one here.
That one? Okay. Ah! That is not a choice.
And by the way, instead of using the shovel, you should hit Y, because I think it just, like you kick in the dirt with your foot. And I don't know if like using your shovel degrades its durability or not. Why are you following me, Tommy?
Oh, he really is following you, huh?
I know.
Hold
I
on,
take care
hold
of
on,
this.
hold on. Come
Here
over
we go.
here. No, Leo! Come this way, come this way, come this way. I want to see if he's really doing it to you. No, because he's staying over there.
It does degrade? Okay. I'm gonna get him.
No.
I'm gonna get him.
No.
I got him.
Big meanie. Meanwhile, I'm just on my phone.
Oh, before I forget.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Those got in my pocket somehow. I'm not sure.
You're not sure how they got into your pockets.
I have absolutely no idea.
It's a mystery we'll never know. Alright, and then... Right.
I haven't pole vaulted like this in so long.
Welcome to Kepler.
Yay. It's kind of neat how you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Civilized?
What?
I don't know. You're making a new civilization here on Kepler.
Like the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that'd be a cute little fun thing. It's like one of 3 planets. It's like humans show up and suddenly they're talking animals and they're like, what? What I love to do too is put little beach towels, like different ones, all over the place. As if people are like staying and relaxing.
Hmm.
I'm excited to do that too.
I should have my net out in case I come across any more or sakura petals.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
probably
sure you
have
need
like tons.
You probably need more though.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't have any oh shit. Any ideas or anything for it. Like, because I started mid-season.
Nothing's playing. Spooky, you gotta use that Aloha KK.
What do you mean nothing? I'm not playing anything.
Hmm?
I'm just playing Animal Crossing. I'm digging holes. I'm planting some coconuts.
But I gave you all this stuff.
I know, and I'm putting it to good use.
Phoebe just invited me to move here, just so you know.
She did? Phoebe's a bitch. That's a lie. I don't, would you want to move here? Can you move here?
I kind of doubt it, especially over an internet connection.
Fair.
And I would say yes if I didn't put so much work into my own island.
Fair. I remember you have a... And you were really excited about, too, your giant robot man.
Yes. I worked very hard to get my giant robot man and my 4 kaiju.
I was about to say, and your Godzilla.
Well, there's Godzilla, there's Destroya, there's Space Godzilla, and then whatever the brown one would be. Anguirus? I guess? You see how villagers that have left your friends' islands can just appear on your island. Right. I don't know if I've actually had anyone move out on me. Not in a very long time, at least. So you might get a villager from my town at some point.
I'm fine with that.
But I feel like they would have moved elsewhere already.
I really want to try and get stitches from my current island over.
From your current island?
Yeah.
That'll be tough if you only have the 1 game card.
I know, I planned on just borrowing someone's when he's ready to move. It's such a time process, and then I'll have to build a plot for him. And then when someone's ready to move in, then, like, I go for it.
Oh no, my outdoorsy net broke.
Oh.
This is the worst day.
I have 3 coconuts left. Sean, the ground is spitting at me!
What's doing what now?
The ground is spitting at me.
The ground is spitting at you.
Yeah.
Did you try spitting back?
I did. And spit again.
I think you're seeing things.
Hold on. Oh, you're not gonna do it now, you little bitch. Hold on. Yeah, see? It's peeing.
I didn't see anything.
Sir, do it again. Pee again.
Nothing there.
See?
It was a clam.
Oh, actually, now that I can go upwards and
I can't
see all
actually
flowers.
drop it for you. I can release it, which is weird.
Do what you feel, dude. Where them buggies at? Oh, fuck me, I scared it away. The exact one I was looking for. Did you ever play the original Animal Crossing?
I have played the GameCube one.
Yeah,
since
that
we
one.
never got the original one here.
Oh fuck, I always think that the GameCube one was the original one.
Yeah, the original was on N64, was essentially the same thing as the GameCube one, except the GameCube added like a bunch of extra stuff.
Okay.
But yes, I did play. I played all of the main series titles pretty extensively, except for City Folk.
I don't think I played City Folk. I played Wild World.
I got City Folk. I played it for like a few days, and I was just like, I don't know why, but I hate this. And then I like gave it to a friend.
I caught a stink bug. It lives up to its name.
Gross. It should be your town mascot.
You're stinky. I'm a ghost. I don't smell like anything except lavender.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Sometimes blueberries.
You mean blueberries, right?
Blueberries! I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these fruits. I'm all excited.
I mean, you don't have to plant all of them. You could, like, save a few. You could eat some so you can move trees. That's always fun.
I kind of want something in my house now. What the fuck? Oh, yes. Oh, it's purple. Paw says that their first Animal Crossing was New Leaf. I love it.
Oh, wow.
I had so much fun in New Leaf, not gonna lie.
New Leaf was pretty good. I don't know which ones held my attention the longest. City Folk was definitely the shortest, followed by New Horizons, actually, because when this game launched, there wasn't a whole lot of content to it, it felt like.
They honestly don't have a lot of mini games.
Yeah, and the villagers are kind of boring, unfortunately.
Hi, Top. Sean, look at me.
There you go.
Sean, look at me. I'm a boy.
Hold on. There you go.
Hold on. Hi, Sean. It's me. It's Dad.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Son, you're grounded.
Wait, I should have a... There we go. Okay.
I was wondering why you weren't crying.
What did I do?
Go to your room.
I don't... okay.
Wait, no, Sean, love me. You're not grounded anymore.
You told me to go to my room.
You're
I'm
not
going to my
grounded
room.
anymore. No.
What do you want from me?
Love. I'm a dad, so I don't know how to properly show it. Are you winning, Dad? No, because my son left me.
I want to see you decorate your house with all this furniture, and then I'll probably go and mail you more furniture.
Oh. I did what I could. Look at Peter. Isn't he a hunk? Look at this guy. Hugs.
Well, it's all the stuff you used so far, but I left more for you.
Yeah. Okay. That was weird to see with my own eyes.
Oh, me going in and you leaving?
Yeah.
I have stuff for Spooky as well, mostly recipes, but also some stuff. Nice. Yeah, I have a habit of hoarding in this game, so I just have a bunch of random items in my inventory back at my house. Yeah, you got you a kitty tower and a litter box for Orion.
Orion's a bastard man.
The little bastard man.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's got candy on it.
I told you there was gonna be candy on it.
I thought that was the mirror, so when it was pink, I was confused.
I keep forgetting that your pockets are so small.
I hate it. Genuinely hate it. It's funny because Peter doesn't even have a lot of storage space, and I dumped him more than he has storage for clothes.
Oh goodness.
So he was like, Hannah, I don't know what to do. And I was like, it's okay, you shouldn't. They're holding hands. If he ever sees this, he's gonna leave.
Wait, tap the skeleton.
Ah! Wait. How come you don't do anything? What's a jukebox? Oh, hello.
It goes bah.
He goes, "Brr." Oh my. You know the TikTok that's like, are you a heterosexual? I bet you hate when people go like this, and then they flip their wrist. So the skeleton does, he flips his wrist. Oh wait, I can just do this. Register low cost tag.
That was the only song I had in my storage at the moment, so
You're fine.
I'll probably mail you more. Anything in particular you want?
Love. I mean, I mostly have everything that I need. It's just learning now.
I'll figure out something you like.
Mm-hmm.
Bubblegum KK? Yeah?
I love bubblegum.
There you go. Gotta get you a TV for that Nintendo Switch as well.
I think it's cute how if you do get the Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing one, if you get Animal Crossing.
You can actually get both of them, which is really nice. It's just you get one of them for free depending on the model of Switch you have, and then the other one you just have to buy or find eventually.
Yeah, like it gave me the Animal Crossing Switch, which I thought was cute.
Okay, I think I'm gonna head back to my island and figure out what I'm doing for lunch.
Okay. Give me that. I'm talking to Timmy. Ooh, blue honeycomb tile wall.
Let me know when you're done talking to Timmy.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay.
I hope that when you're leaving, you can see me waving goodbye to you.
I don't know if I actually get a view of you, like, doing anything.
I'm watching you leave.
wonder if I can mail you flowers that you can plant. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off the call too, so thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Everyone, if you haven't already, I'm gonna do a thing. Hold on. My friend who just came by and gave me all the things is the mediocre gamer underscore Sean. Please give him a follow. He's an amazing person.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're my best friend, of course.
Bye, chat. I hope everyone has a good day.
Ugh.
Bye.
Bye, love you. That's my friend Sean. Hello, Kiki Cat Lady. How are you? I'm just like now paying attention to chat. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh my god, Kiki's in here. What am I doing with my life? I didn't even say hi. I love Animal Crossing. This is my second island. So I figured I would have a personal island and then my streaming island. And I just started this island yesterday with everyone, so I'm very excited. Whoever was watching picked out the island. I ended up naming it Kepler, which of course Sean helped me with. Okay, Zach. I still appreciate you. Herbivorous sorter. I'm getting pretty close with this greedy meter thing. I wonder. Oh, fuck. Am I close to pizza? Sean, you helped me come up with Kepler. Don't lie to the people. That's really close. I like that. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate everyone wanting to help me. I appreciate all of you. Right now, my biggest concern is just getting enough points so I can fully design my character the way I want to. So. What? Oh, that's weird. There we go. So where does this start? That's fine. I don't care. That means that you don't exist. Ah, Kiki, if you want, to message me, we can certainly be friends on Switch too. So that way we can do Animal Crossing things another day if you want. I think we're friends on Discord. Oh. Oh, let's go to the armpit. Gross. That was terrible. That also covers like half of it. How do I switch to sleeves though is the question. is such a low maintenance shirt. I'm going to have to time travel all the days I missed. Ooh. I do not have Teddy's amiibo card, but that's going to be for my personal village. I'm fine. I think I'm just going to cancel this. An excuse? I guess. I just wish I could do sleeves. Just gonna put that as design. What? I thought that was supposed to be see-through. What would you do? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We have a shirt. Hey, Meerkat Lady, how are you? I'm sorry, I just saw you right in there. Oh, that's right, I need to sell those. I'm okay, thank you for asking. Hey, Antonio. I think these scaredy fish are just afraid of my huge bulging muscles. Well, Antonio, I'm just gonna walk away from you. I wish I could do more with the tide pools over there. Ducky, what's the word? Let's talk. Oh yeah, I heard you were getting stuff together for a shop. That's right. Huh, knew it. Thanks for doing your part for Kepler. Oh, I got a great idea. If they've got you gathering stuff for a shop, you might want this. Is it wood? Figured out how to make a shovel from that awesome collection of do-it-yourself recipes I got with my miles. If I remember right, it's called Pretty Good Tools Recipes. So far, everything I've built from there has been super sturdy. Anyway, if you dig that shovel, go get that collection. You'll be buried in shovels in no time. I just got a free shovel. I just got a free shovel. Look at that shit. Oh, Zach, you don't have to do that. I appreciate. So. Okay, 6, 9. Catch a long locust, okay. Wait, excuse? Oh, I want 5,000 so bad. Zach, those hee-hees are making me quite nervous. Why do I have a sneaking suspicion you bought a Teddy card? Zach, I'm gonna fight you. Oh my god. Zach, no. Teddy's not even gonna be on this. Why did I feel bad? I should have my axe, but I don't. Okay. Bubble bee. Why do I have a letter? Who's sending me letters? Sean, no! I want to express my appreciation for all you do. That's why I decided to get you this gift. Sean, stop giving me keys. Sean, you're too nice to me. You're just lucky I can't send more than 2 a day. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, that's sweet. Right, sweetie? We're dancing. We're dancing. almost reminds me of Mass Effect, but like everything does. Nope, I want that axe that Sean had given me. That is what I want. So that way I can chop wood and donate it to the brothers. How much do they need of each kind? Like 30 each? We're gonna figure it out. Probably not today, but we're gonna figure it out. I will say I do like the controls on this a lot. In the sense where if I hit something, it feels like I'm kind of hitting something, or when I'm catching a fish, it somewhat feels like a struggle to get it. I've been planting trees and scrub. Ooh, Sean's getting rid of the bot! Fuck him up, Sean! What do you want? What do you want, Antonio? What do you want? Ah! Hey, I heard you're getting stuff together to build a shop. Good hustle, Spooky. I found something that might help things along. Here you go. Sir. You know, I appreciate you. I was gonna make those iron nuggets into some free weights, but having a shop sounds way cooler. The faster we get a shop, the faster we can just buy free weights. Go Team Kepler. Sir, I appreciate you, but I have no best friends online. Big sad. Chat log. Yes, Spooky. Look at that handsome boy. No more fooling around. We're getting serious about building a shop. Fuck! Oh, they're right there. you want me to open my gates again, Sean? I can if you want me to. I'm just getting wood. Fight me, Sean. Yeah, I know I can catch wasps. I tried using my net to catch it, and it just didn't work out. Now you gotta do work. Alright. A waistcoat? Why would you waste a coat? Because I sold all my weeds, I can't even make medicine. Alright, how much is medicine? How much is a singular medicine? Alright, I can do that. Just one singular medicine, please. Okay. I'll be back. So I need 5 more softwood and 6 more hardwood. Ooh, the money spot. Okay. Now I know if you put money in there, you get a money tree. But I don't want a tree there, so. Oh, I think I can actually make my thing bigger now. some tricks for organizing my belongings. I can carry a bit more stuff now. Look at that, a whole extra row. Usually when I talk to my villagers, they just make fun of me for having a wasp sting. I only got medicine one time. We just need 2 more hardwood and we're good. Hey! That's pretty convenient. A little extra wood never hurt. Unless we catch these. Or don't catch these. There is actually a purpose to this. It's if I ever lose both of, if I lose both of my shovels, I just wanted to make sure I had at least some extra hardwood. As a thank you, please have a tin bucket. One more thing, since we have all the materials we need and we can start construction on the shop, we'd like you, a key figure in making this happen, to pick out the perfect location for the new shop. Okay, Zach, have fun. I can't wait to see the baby chicks. Place that shop construction kit wherever you like, and we'll get started on construction. I'm so excited to see the location you picked for us. I think I wanted it right here. Big note. Yeah, because once I can do construction, I'm going to fill up the gaps behind it. This is where the shop will go. I bet this island is about to become a whole lot livelier. Oh, hello. Spooky. You put up the shop construction kit. We got our work cut out for us if we're going to open by tomorrow, but I can't wait. I know. You got anything for me? Got my phone. I just want to move it. Oh. I wonder. Yeah, it doesn't seem to over yet. Okay. Maybe I will dig them up. Bona fide bone finder. There we go. Holy shit. Caught a mole cricket. I really dug it. Some of the things I do really miss in the old Animal Crossings is like Rooster. I miss the observatory where you could look and make constellations in the sky. Oh. Just some small things I wish they'd bring back. What do I get? A leopard teeth. I remember in like the GameCube Animal Crossing 2, at a certain time, one person can go up into the lighthouse and turn the light on. That was fun too. Oh, I see you, sir. Fuck. That was too close. Oh well. But for now, okay, Sean. Thank you for stopping by and coming to my village. Thank you for all the things. I appreciate you. You bastard. Yes, I caught a carp. If I catch another, they can carpool. I think I have to catch a long Loaches actually full of my things. Never mind. Catch a roach, plant some trees. Are you a good tactful boy? Yes! I caught a tadpole. It's just a tad small. Sorry. Oh, Spooky, it's great to see you. Because of you, we'll be able to open up a nice little shop on this island. It's been a dream of ours for a while. I hope you'll stop in to shop once construction is complete. That sounds so heavy. What other things do I have for up here? Let's do. Fruit roots. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to replant peaches too, huh? I'll do one of that maybe. Yeah, I prefer that. I caught a black bass, the most metal of all fish. I should totally looking to get better tools, but I learned how to make some new hair colors. I bet I could change up my look with a vanity or a mirror. wish I could just make the skin the same color as the hair. That would be cool. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep, perfect. Big sad. Okay. I think I have 8,000 left on my loan. smaller fish? Are there any praying mantis boys for me? Any boys interested in being caught? Sir. Well, it's not an empty can. Aren't you supposed to catch the fish before you can it? This empty can could be repurposed. I've got an idea for a do-it-yourself recipe. Untossable trash. Any boys that wouldn't mind being caught? Alright. Time to bang on rocks. Ma'am? Oh, hello? Sports-minded muscle. Right, I want you. be seen by now. Listen, Hitman. Rome wasn't built in a day. Caught a Crucian carp. My skills are sharp. Did you end up finishing Little Nightmares by any chance? I end up having to leave that before you finish chapter 1, and it made me very sad. I caught a bluegill. Do you think it calls me Pink Lung? Oh yeah, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Did you finish it? But yes or no? I'll have a super cut of it today or tomorrow. Did you finish it? Like the full thing? Yes, I did. Ah! Shit. How did you like it? Are you fucking kidding me? It was right there. How did you like Little Nightmares? I'm gonna end up having to go watch your VOD because I really wanted to see it. Amazing, and what the fuck? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Chapter 2 is my least favorite because the long arm man scares the shit out of me. Which chapter was both your favorite and least favorite? Follow-up question. Did you play the DLC? I have a bunch of Clary's clips I'll be posting. Good. I can't wait to see it. Ooh! I caught a crawfish. Or else it's a lobster and I'm a giant. Going to be playing the DLC and the eating one, and chef one was fun. Oh, the eating one, like the one where all the people are trying to eat you. Was that your favorite or least? I think that's your favorite. Oh, both. I can see why you wouldn't like the chef one, considering you went to school to be a chef. I refer to them as the Java twins to try and make it less scary for myself. Good luck with the DLC. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. It's just very mind-fucky. At least for me. Shin got a good clip. I fucking love Shinichi. She's so good. Too good for us. But yeah, the scene where the people are trying to eat you reminds me a lot of Spirited Away with the parents. If that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. I caught a loach. It's looking at me with reproach. Whew. I caught a mantis. Man, 'tis so cool. There you are. Blossom viewing lantern. Oh, that's cute. Um, who belongs over here? Crawfish. You definitely do. Mantis, you do. That's a lie. There's always room to place things. I think that's everything. I'm not doing so bad. I have like a full thing on my other game. Ah! Oh, a giant clam. Those are hard to catch in the water. They are fast boys. Once the museum's up, oh fuck me. Once the museum's up and running, and I can start moving things and building bridges and stuff, it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. seashore seasheller. That's a sheller. No, said seller. Yes, I finished paying off my home loan. Responsible biller. Oh, hello there, Spooky. I must offer a hearty congratulations. You've paid off your loan in full. I'd expect nothing less, of course, but such a milestone is certainly cause for celebration, I suppose they're also a good time to take stock and reflect. Yes, yes. I'm sure your home is quite comfy in its current configuration, but what if it could be bigger? Oh, I assure you that it can indeed be bigger. A bigger home means more space for furniture and more storage, too. And now that I have introduced some possibilities, I will leave it at that. Do please come and see me if you'd like to hear more. Well, yeah. Holy shit. Might be a good time to consider a new color for your roof. Don't you think so? There are 8 color options. Could you please select a roof color from this list? Purple. I just saw aqua and I got mad. These are my favorite, if you couldn't tell. Now I'm stuck, don't know if I should do the supercut or edit another Apex Legends reaction. Bigger bag for now. I'd say do the edit, but I'm also biased because I love Little Nightmares. I want to get the second one and play the shit out of it. My home's already going to be bigger. I've had a crucian cart. My skills are sharp. I will be playing the DLCs too. The Little Nightmares 2 might have to wait till next month because at the end of the month, Pokemon Snap. Fuck yeah, I love Pokemon Snap. I'm very excited for it. That makes me nervous. I shouldn't Oh, that's what I did. I caught a loach. We don't have any like special goals right now. No. Just spend money. Complete some projects, grow a fruit tree. Ooh, hey there, big boy. You're rude as fuck. I caught a black bass, the most metal of all fish. Which DLC do I play first? What do you mean which DLC? For Pokemon Snap or Little Nightmares? As far as I know, there's only one DLC for Little Nightmares, but I could be wrong. Actually, I can just go over here. It says 2? What are they? I know there's 3 chapters to the Runaway Kid. Oh, we got a mug! Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. You're being mugged. it in Discord. Alright. Scarecrow sack. Oh, I think. Okay, so the Scarecrow sack and Upside Down Teapot are just skins or different clothes that you can wear. Little Nightmare Secret of the Moth, which is the 3 episodes you see: The Depths, The Hideaway, and The Residence. Those are chapters of Secrets of the Moth that you can actually play, where you play as a different character. And that's actually like a playable DLC, whereas the Scarecrow sack and Upside Down Teapot are just skins or clothes. If that makes sense. Yeah, those are the DLCs. I caught a dab. Not so bad. Alright, good to know. Going to be lurking and editing. Okay. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hello, sir. Ooh. I caught a pale chub. That name seems a bit judgy. you guys going in so fast? Oh, this makes me so anxious because now I have to do a hundo. Fuck! I already fucked it up. I fucked it up. I knew that was happening. I hate when I do that. Oh, you can buy a light? That's cute. Those are cute little rainbows. Hey, did you have lunch? No. I heard your 10 finally hit the gym and bulked up to a house. Congrats. I'm thinking I might drop by sometime to check on your free weight situation. Keep an eye out. You sounded different for some reason. How many points do I even have? Not enough. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ooh. I'm already getting a gold piece? That's exciting. Looking at this shiny gold nugget, it makes me feel like royalty. I got an idea for a do-it-yourself recipe. Okay. Yes, I got you. I think I got this rock. think I got this route, but we're gonna find out. Yes, we did. Go on, swimming, boys. I got a scallop. It's otter to be savored. Hey man, about that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure. Well, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. Feel this. Why is it called a letter when they always have more than one letter? Why isn't it some letters? Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer. Yep, today is a good day. I got another one. I got a turban shell. It's totally turbular. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do, at least for now, is I'm going to save and quit. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and raid Loaches. I hope you all have a wonderful, magical night, and I'll see you all later.